Hi everyone, it's Michelle Rose here. You might know me as Michelle Rose Fit. Thank you for joining me for this free video training series. You have no idea how excited I am that you're here. You're going to learn step by step the foundation and backbone knowledge you need to lose weight. This foundation will set you up for not only losing weight, but for every goal you set to achieve. You see, most people don't realize that the reason why they can't keep the weight off is not because of the diet or workout program they're trying, but their internal mindset. It's all in the mind. So over the course of the next couple of videos, I will share with you the mindset strategies I have taught all my weight loss clients to help them achieve the body and life of their dreams. In this video, I will help you discover the specific type of mindset you have, or rather need to have, and how you can adopt it to every problem area of your life, especially weight loss. I have helped hundreds of people with their weight loss and helped them do it by changing their minds. I have helped them lose 10, 30, and even 100 pounds over the past decade. And you can check out what others have said about me for yourself by going to my praise tab on my website. So yes, that is how powerful your mindset is. It will help you choose the salad over the junk food. It will help you wake up in the morning and exercise when you'd rather sleep in your bed. And it will help you avoid peer pressure to eat pizza when you're out with your coworkers at happy hour. You're going to love this, because by the end of this free video training series, you will have the knowledge to stick to your diet, to stick to your workout program for longer or forever, so you can finally lose that weight. And I'm not trying to hype this up. I'm serious. I have spent years researching. I have 2 bachelors in exercise sports science and psychology, a master's of health, and I've been in the industry now for 10 years, and I have worked with some amazing individuals. I have researched everything I can to figure out what was making people keep the weight on or prevent them from losing weight. I've been blessed and fortunate to grow up in beautiful Los Angeles and be able to work with tons of people, from CEOs of major companies to actors and actresses to people just like you. And they all had the same struggle. They couldn't figure out what was holding them back. But before we dive into this training video, I want to share with you how I started my weight loss and fitness journey, because it will help you understand how important mindset is. And let me preface this and say, it's not a common story. I didn't magically discover one day that losing weight and achieving my dreams was all about mentality. It all started when I was struggling to lose weight. What I'm going to share with you today is a really, really personal story, but it's really, really important. And I didn't realize how important this was until a few years ago, when I started sharing what happened to me and the reaction I got from people. It was then that I realized that not only was this not being talked about, but then it needed to be talked about. And it reminded me of what I felt like when I was in the middle of it and had no one to talk to. To back this up, I want to talk to you about how I got into the fitness and weight loss industry. I've met a lot of amazing fitness professionals that are incredible men and women, and I'm blessed to be in the same industry with them. And I've discovered that one thing that all of us have in common is that we all have a specific reason for getting into this field. That reason is usually a story of struggle, and how they want to help others avoid the same struggle that they had. And to be honest, I'm one of those people. Fitness saved my life. I believe that with every ounce of my heart, and I believe that it can change yours too. However, the physical aspect of fitness didn't save my life. It was a mental change that occurred that saved my life. And had I not had that mental switch, I wouldn't be speaking to you right now. The reason why I got into fitness sucks. For years, I hid my reason because I was ashamed of it. I tried to sugarcoat it for years and deny it. I wished for years that the reason I got into fitness was because I had 50 pounds to lose and I lost it, and now I want to help others do the same. For years, I was envious of those spokesmen and women who go around the world sharing their weight loss story of how they joined Jenny Craig's or Weight Watchers or some other fantastic program and lost weight. Yes, throughout my story, I did lose weight, but that's not really the huge part of my story. I wanted that to be my story so badly, but it's not. The reason why I got into fitness wasn't a typical reason of losing weight or being an athlete in college. I felt like because my story was so different from everyone else's that I felt like a fitness fraud. I felt like no one was going to take me seriously. And I felt like people would judge me based on what happened to me without really knowing me. My reason for getting into fitness is complex, screwed up, and hard to tell at times. But if it helps even one person change their mentality so they don't have to go through what I went through, then it's worth it. And I had to learn that along the way. It was a hard lesson for me to learn. I had to completely change my mindset. I had all my life, I was trying to save myself, and by doing that, I was preventing others from helping themselves being saved. And if you listen to the end of this story, you might discover how to save your own life. Now, with that said, I'm going to lay the foundation of the reason out for you. The foundation of my reason and the foundation of my life was that I was sexually abused for 12 years of my life. And a lot of what happens next is based around that. I started being abused when I was 8 years old, and I had no idea what was going on. I thought those moments I was sharing with that person were special moments that only he and I shared. I believe this because he would say that to me. Thinking of those words now gets me really upset, but through those words and through those moments, that's when I started developing a relationship with that guy that I believed really was special and different. Also, when you're 8 years old, you believe what someone older tells you. For years, I believed in my heart everything he said. It wasn't until I was a teenager that I realized that those moments were ugly, disgusting, and full manipulation. But by that time, I realized that I was stuck. I was mentally and physically dependent on him and saw no way out. I remember trying to figure out how to get out. I remember trying to come up with scenarios that got me out of the hellhole I was in. I remember trying to end my life because I saw that as my only way out. And I did. There were several times that I thought hard about committing suicide, and even a couple times when I would half attempt it. I thought if I hit rock bottom, that this is it. But it wasn't it. It wasn't until I got this phone call. It was during high school that I was stuck mentally and physically, wanting to commit suicide, seeing no way out of the situation I was in, that I met this amazing girl. She was an angel. She had long, flowing blonde hair, the sweetest smile, and everyone loved her. And I was blessed to know her and call her a friend. I felt like I didn't deserve a friend like that for how messed up I was. Now, at that time, I had not told a single soul what was going on. I felt like I could hide it from the world, and I could still be the good girl I wanted to be. And this girl, my friend, embodied everything I wanted to be. She gave me hope that I could be like her someday. And when you're going through a situation like I was in, you cling to hope wherever you can find it. Hope is the difference between life or death in a situation like that. And I will never forget this day. It was January 7th of my senior year in high school when I felt that I had already hit rock bottom in life, that I got a call from my friend that this amazing girl was hit by a drunk driver and killed. At that moment, I felt that not only had I hit rock bottom, but I lost all my hope. I didn't see a point of living, and the next few months were spent seriously contemplating ending my life and how to do it. I'm sharing with you this story because I was in a bad place mentally, and it sucked. My mindset was holding me back from seeing a way out and from changing my situation. And guess what? We've all been there. We've all been in a situation that we felt physically and mentally stuck. And you might be feeling that way right now. You might be feeling like you will never lose the weight. You might be feeling like you're just stuck. You're stuck in the body that you have. You might be feeling like you're stuck in your life. And I just want to tell you that I am here. I am here living proof that you can get out of it. I am alive today because I changed my mind. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. It took hard work. It took a lot of daily decisions. But let me tell you, it was worth it because I'm here in front of you. What I didn't know then that I know now is that I had a fixed mindset. The term fixed mindset, and another one I will mention in a bit, was coined by another amazing woman named Carol Dweck. She, just like myself, has spent years researching mindsets. I had an obsession about it for years, and she discovered a fixed mindset is when you believe your basic talents and abilities and situation are essentially fixed. You can't change them. You just have to learn to accept them. And when you try to change them and you fail, you feel like a failure. And that failure starts to define you. And all those failures start to add up and you feel that you are a failure. Now, I hope you don't feel like a failure, but you may feel like a failure in certain aspects of your life. You may feel like a failure at dieting because you've tried diet after diet and you can't seem to lose the weight. Or you just gain it right back. You may feel like a failure at your job. You so badly want something that you have been trying to achieve and haven't been able to achieve it yet. Maybe you feel like a failure at dating because all your relationships end with the exact same bad breakup every time. When you have a fixed mindset, you feel stuck. You feel hopeless. And to combat that, you just accept what's going on with you. Now, by the grace of God, I decided not to accept what was going on with me. As I walked across the stage at my high school graduation, I decided that I needed to make a drastic change if I ever had the chance of having a better future. I started thinking about what drastic change could be made, and then it dawned on me. My friend who died and I had talked about running a marathon. So I decided that in honor of her, I would do that. That decision to sign up, train, and run the Los Angeles Marathon single-handedly changed my life. I discovered so much about myself and my mindset and how much I was capable of. I discovered that I didn't have to accept what was going on with me, that I could change it, but I knew it meant that I would have to change my thinking. I would have to change my fixed mindset to a growth mindset. When you have a growth mindset, you believe that your abilities, your talents, and your situation aren't fixed. That you can change them, but it will take hard work. When you have a growth mindset, you discover that the only reason why you are stuck is because you think you are stuck. It's not that you actually are stuck. You discover that your failures don't define you, but instead they grow you. You start to learn from your past. you start to discover patterns that you need to break and come up with plans on how to break them. Once I took my fixed mindset and changed it to a growth mindset, my life made a 180-degree turn and I completely changed. It's because of that I'm no longer hiding who I am. I'm no longer hiding why I got into fitness, and I'm sharing this with you. I got into fitness because it was either commit suicide or run a marathon, and I chose the latter. My hope is that while I was sharing my reason and my story into fitness, that you started to discover more about yourself. Do you have a fixed mindset? Do you feel like you're stuck at a certain weight? Do you feel like you're stuck at your job? Do you feel like you're stuck in your life? If you do, you just need to change your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you in this training. In the next video, I will share with you the exact steps you need to take to change your mindset. And I'm so excited to share this with you because I promise you, it will change your life forever. You can see how it changed mine, and I have experienced how it has changed the lives of so many people I have been blessed to work with. And I am confident right here that it will change yours. In this first video training, I just wanted to share with you and help you recognize what type of mindset you have and the possibilities that can happen if you change. Changing your mindset is the key to changing your life. By doing that, you can change your life. It can help make all the other decisions possible and easier. Oftentimes we're in a fixed mindset and don't even know it. And that was true of me. Had someone not told me about this, I wouldn't know this. Had I not been researching it, I would never discovered this. But now I hope that you know what kind of mindset you have, because together we can do something about it. We're going to dive even deeper into the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And I'm going to show you the exact steps you need to take in order to change your mindset and what it actually takes to lose weight and change your life. I'm so excited to share this with you. I believe there's a reason why I was put in this world was to share this with you and to go through what I went through, because now I'm here with you. But before I share this next video with you, I have a few questions I want you to ask in the comments below. 1, do you feel like there's some aspect of your life that you're stuck in? Do you feel like you're stuck at the weight you're at? Do you feel like you're stuck in your body? Do you feel like you're stuck in your life? And my second question to you is, are you ready for change? Because if you are, then you're exactly where you need to be. Go ahead and answer these questions and share this video with one friend you believe is stuck in their life too. A better name just came to mind. So press the share link below so they can sign up for this free video training series, or copy and paste the web address above and email or text it to them. It's that simple. I can't wait to read your comments and see who is brave enough to say they have a fixed mindset and who is ready for change. So go ahead, share this link, answer these 2 questions below, and I will see you on the next training video.